here's my three favorite features in Klaviyo that we use almost on daily basis, and two of them are not as popular, so some people don't even know they exist, or some people don't know how to use them. So in this video tutorial I would like to talk about those three features and show you how to use them. So the first feature is called universal blocks and section, and why it's important. It's important especially during this kind of season as a Black Friday, Cyber Monday, where you have a specific sale, or maybe in the future for Valentine's Day or for Labor Day or Mother's Day, you have specific sale or promo, or you want to do some kind of announcement, but you don't want to go to each flow, each email in your Klaviyo account and update each email. You want to do it once and it will update automatically everywhere else. So that's why you use universal block. For universal sections, for example, footer typically is the same in all of your emails, and all your flows, all of your campaigns have a footer. You want to be consistent with your footer, but sometimes things changing, either you want to redirect them to different page. Maybe you like in the case of Twitter was renamed from Twitter to X, and your designer or your team needs to go and manually change each icon. Instead, you can have universal section where you built it once, have it, and let's say Twitter or Elon Musk renamed X to something else next month, you don't have to go through all of your emails. You could just go only one in that place in universal section and update it, and it will update in all of your flows. Either you all of your flows, all of your emails, either you have one email or you have thousands of emails. So let me go quickly and show you how to do it. So as you can see here, you have first section from top of the email to this bottom, and then you have another section, and as you can see, it's a Flowium footer 2014. So let's say if I want to change, you see there's 53 emails using this particular universal section. So if I make any changes here, for example, I edit across all instances, let's say I want to add hi there, correct? Done. If I click publish, all the emails will be published. So isn't this amazing? And after hundreds of audits we do, nobody uses features. By the way, if you want our team of experts to do an audit for you, just simply go to flowium.com/audit. It's 100% complimentary to you. Yes, at the end we will try to pitch our service, but at least you will get that benefit. You will see the roadmap, what's working in your account, what's not working in your account, and you can take that audit, and if you have time, to learn how to implement it yourself, be my guest, implement it. Yeah, so let's just remove that hi. Yeah, publish. So then what's universal block and what's the difference between universal block and section? A section, it's like you have many pieces, many blocks together, grouped together, and you have the section. Universal block, it can be as a logo, banner, and so forth, or button. So in this case, let's see if we have any universal. You see, this is a universal block. By the way, we have a monthly Klaviyo meetup, sponsored by Klaviyo here in New York City with Smart Size. By the way, I did not plan to pitch this, but yeah, so this is kind of, you see, it's not a section, it's a block, and this block can live in many different emails. As you can see, it's currently live only in one email or template. Yeah, so I can delete it. So this is my number one favorite feature. So number two favorite feature, it's a show hide block. It's very simple and it's been in Klaviyo for years, but people didn't know how to use it because you require some coding, some simple code to do. Now Klaviyo simplify it, and let's go back to my to this email, and let's do the same. For example, this one. Okay. Let's do unlink. Yeah. So we have this banners and we are sending this email to everybody, but let's say we have people who already registered for the meetup and people who didn't register for meetup. So people who didn't register needs to see this banner, and people who already registered, there's no need for them to see it because they already took the action. So we click on this block, on this banner or text or button or whatever you're working on. You click on the display and you see there's show hide logic. There's still an option to do the code if you know how to code, or you do the logic. You know what, for this meetup example, maybe not the if they opt in or didn't opt in, it's possible to do, but better probably example, since it's only in New York City and we have in our list database of people all over the world, all over US, all over the Canada, and no, it will not be relevant to a lot of people. So what we can do when we click logic, we can do either country equals to USA, for example, or even better, city, New York, or we can do even zip code profiles or other cities around it, or state, for example, state region equals New York, or state region equals New Jersey. And like, I mean, those two states are the closest to Manhattan, to the New York City. And I click save, and then when we send out this email to everybody in our database, only people who live in those two states or who have that profile conditions characteristics in their Klaviyo account, they will see this banner. So this is also another undervalued feature of Klaviyo, but my favorite, because you can send one email but different people will see different things, which lately the big thing, personalization. You don't want to blast same message to all and show the same images to all. And last but not least is the segmentation. I personally believe, and I think it's a public data, and I believe even the CEO of Klaviyo said that Klaviyo become so popular and famous because of its segmentation capabilities. So I strongly recommend for you to learn all features and capabilities of segmentations, because your email marketing or your SMS marketing or your targeting or your ads will be much better if you know how to segment inside of Klaviyo. It has a lot of features, so you can do whatever you want. So let's go and check. Let's create the segment. And even inside, when you're building different logic or flows in Klaviyo, you need to have basic understanding of segmentation or segments and how segments work in Klaviyo before you can implement anything. So let's do meetup audience. Come on, meetup audience. So from previous example was a blog how I did. So now we can see how many people we have in our database who lives in New York State and New Jersey State. So here's our main categories of segmentations. This is when somebody can basically who is subscriber or not. Then let's do that. Yeah, and by the way, I love how Klaviyo does it. So it's like show you right away how big is the segment, so then you can figure out if you want to narrow it down or keep it as is. Let's say if it's only 10 emails in that segment, maybe it's too little. So, and property location, we can do geolocation, or we can do what I showed you in previous, property about someone. So geolocation is done based on IP addresses, and property about someone is like when they purchase something or they maybe opted in and they were located in that city. So let's do state, region is equals, and let's do New Jersey, and or in this case, or we want like either in New Jersey or New York. So we'll see, like, yeah, so like we have only 117 people. So it's a small segment, so I'll probably go even further. So I click or, and I will probably use in someone approximate location. And what is the zip code? Let's check Manhattan zip code. So let's do this. Oculus zip code is 1111006. So let's do 50 miles, 1006 in, so US. Yeah, make sure to pick the right zip code. Okay, and see how many. Yeah, so we have one more. Okay, so let's do 100. So 100 miles. Yeah, and if we click and let's remove this, if we want just to pick the, we don't care if they are subscribers or not. Okay, so we have a little bit more. Okay, so this is an example of segmentation. Segmentation, it's a popular feature. A lot of all people use it. You probably test it a lot of times, use it yourself, but I strongly recommend and encourage you to learn more and play with it more, like, so you can get more experience. You can create more sophisticated segmentation. But the first few features, which my personal favorite, I don't see people using them much. That's why I recorded this video, to promote those two features and to show you how you can use it in your business and show you some use cases. Let me know if you have any questions and leave them under this video. I will do my best to reply to all of them. Want to discover how much money your email marketing can actually bring you? If that's the case, let our team of email marketing experts show you how. With our free email marketing audit, we'll conduct a comprehensive analysis of your email marketing efforts, provide you with an action plan, and show you how to effectively segment and convert your audience. Simply go to flowium.com/audit and book your audit today.
Hey, if you're watching this and you like what you see, please hit subscribe and hit the bell, because it helps us grow our channel.